It's estimated hotels have lost $38 billion since the pandemic began. In an effort to lure people back to their rooms, hotels say they have upgraded their cleaning protocols. Our investigative unit took a look to see how well hotels are doing when it comes to sanitizing. Stephen Fabian reports.
As hotels start reopening for business across the country, we decided to put some major hotel chains to the test. To test it out, we sprayed this harmless and washable fluorescent paint onto the bed sheets and pillows at hotels using this stencil. Now, the paint is invisible, so you can't tell that anything is written there until you take the stencil away, hit it with our special UV light, and boom, look at that, the Inside Edition logo, glowing, bold, and bright. Our first stop, the Hyatt Place Times Square in New York City. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker is one of the heirs to the Hyatt Hotel fortune and has become a national figure in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic.
It's time to spray away.
Producer Charlie McElravy left our mark on the bed sheet, this pillowcase, and a bath towel. We also used this invisible, washable, and harmless gel. We painted it on commonly touched surfaces.
Get the power button,
the TV remote, thermostat, and for good measure, we also left a full handprint on the desk. Before checking out, the bed was made to look as if it had been slept in. The following day, we booked the same room.
All right, let's take a look.
But under a different name.
We were told a manager came up and personally inspected this room, so let's see if the sheets were actually changed here. Oh boy, there it is. There's the Inside Edition logo. Yikes.
That's a big surprise and a big no-no in the age of COVID-19.
And there it is again. Clear as day.
To the hotel's credit, we also found this.
You can see that handprint that was left on this table is gone, so this was wiped down for sure. I'm having some problems with the room.
I called the manager.
It really wasn't properly cleaned. Can I show you something really quickly?
Yeah, I can definitely look into it. That shouldn't be possible at all.
But don't you think during coronavirus times they should really be kind of going the extra mile keeping the rooms clean?
Absolutely, and that's what we are doing.
A few blocks away at the Hampton Inn Times Square Central, we left the same stencil.
there it is.
Then we checked out. The next day we checked back in, same room, different guest.
You gotta think they're changing the sheets during coronavirus, or really during any time. Oh, jeez, there it is.
Yep, it happened again.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't change the sheets or this pillowcase.
Ugh, that is gross.
They do get credit for supplying fresh towels, but the remote and thermostat were not wiped off. Look how easy it comes off with a simple wet wipe.
Doesn't take much to get rid of that. I gotta tell you, man, this room was not properly cleaned at all. The sheets weren't changed. Yeah. Things weren't wiped down. Can we show you some stuff inside?
I just have to get a manager but give me 1 second.
You got it, okay.
No one ever came back. Next stop, Trump International Hotel, overlooking Central Park. Outside, protesters have been marching on the crown jewel of President Trump's family hotel empire. Inside, all is quiet and elegant. This room we rented went for nearly $600 a night. This room at the Trump Hotel comes with this card that says they're taking meticulous care to make sure guest rooms are immaculate. So let's see if that's true. Let's put this to the test. We sprayed and sprayed here too.
All right, so we just checked into the same exact room under a different name. They actually gave us this PPE welcome kit with some cleaning supplies and a mask. Let's give this room a look over and see if it's actually clean.
That palm print we left, still there.
This area was not wiped down.
As for the remote, yep, our glow paint is still there too.
It's such a commonly touched item.
The towels had been changed.
Looks pretty clean.
Now, as for the luxurious bed,
all right, this is the big one.
So far, so good.
I sprayed it right here. So that means at least that sheet was changed.
Until this moment.
And the pillowcase wasn't changed. That is gross.
When we asked for a manager, she took one look at our cameras and walked away.
Ma'am.
A spokesperson for the Trump International Hotel and Tower said in a statement, following an internal review, we have concluded that the claims made by Inside Edition are categorically false. Trump International Hotel in Tower, New York is one of the premier luxury hotels anywhere in the world and has received countless accolades, including the Forbes 5-Star Award for the past 13 years for its consistently impeccable service.
As for the Hyatt and Hampton Inn hotels, they tell us that cleanliness is one of their top priorities, especially during the pandemic, and that what happened was a violation of their standards. They say that they have immediately launched investigations and will take steps to ensure that their staff adhere to the proper cleaning protocols.